Are you familiar with a person named Fethullah Gulen, G-U-L-E-N?
Yes.
Can you tell us who that is?
My information is mainly about his activities and issues that were again done from late 1990s until I left, and then after that it will be known activities here in the United States. He was a religious activist figure in Turkey, and he landed on Turkish government's wanted list and was going to be persecuted for wanting to throw Turkish secular government, replace it with Islamic Sharia type of government. And when he was wanted in Turkey for that, and he was going to go to jail, persecuted, he actually got on the plane and came to the United States, and he was given immediately visa to stay in the United States. And he's been in the United States until now, as far as I know. He has since established more than 300 madrasas in Central Asia and what he calls universities that have a front that is called moderate Islam, but he is closely involved in training like militia Islam, who are brought from Pakistan and Afghanistan into Central Asia, where his madrasas operate. And his organization's net worth is estimated to be around $25 billion. He has opened several Islamic universities in the United States. As I said, it's being promoted under moderate Islam. It is supported by certain U.S. authorities here because of the operations in Central Asia. But what they have been doing since late 1990s is actually radical Islam and militarizing these very, very young, from the age 14, 15, by commandos they use, and this is both commandos from Turkish military, commandos from Pakistani ISI in Central Asia and Azerbaijan, and after that they bring them into Turkey, and from Turkey they send them through Europe to Europe and elsewhere. Up until 1999, the Turkish both government, also paramilitary units in Central Asia, they operated under the groups that call themselves Grey Wolves ultranationalists, and their method was, assassination of certain leaders in these Central Asian countries and militarizing, but not through Islam. But after this scandal that took place in Turkey, Susurluk scandal, they were no longer supported by certain segments in the United States, and instead some of our people involved in foreign policy, they supported the Islamic movements of Gulen in those Central Asian countries in order to counter Russia as far as the energy sources are concerned in those countries.
How is it, if you know, how is it that Gulen is allowed to be in the United States visa? Let me ask a different question. Okay. I'm sorry. Is that an individual based on what you told me that you would consider a threat to U.S. interests?
100%, absolutely.
And if you know, how is it that he's allowed to be in the United States?
Because part of what he has in terms of a deal with certain segments in the United States is furthering the interests of the people who are interested in the energy sources in Central Asia, and that is whether it's oil or whether it's natural gas, and basically it's a fight. The best way to describe it is Cold War is not over. It's a continuation of Cold War over those nations, and what we did in Afghanistan in early 1980s with Mujahideen, we have been doing now in Central Asia by using Islam and extremism and these madrasas and Pakistani and Afghani elements to fulfill certain stuff in terms of those resources to certain business interests here.
Did you say that Gulen had set up schools in the United States?
Yes.
Are some of those in Cincinnati, if you know?
How I'm not sure. I know of some in Texas. I know one in Virginia, but I don't know. They are multiplying and they're spreading rapidly. Islamic madrasas or universities everywhere. So I haven't kept track of the locations. I don't know.